Is now a good time to buy a house? If I had $1 for every time I had to answer that question, well, I wouldn't be a guy making YouTube videos. I can promise you that. Here's the deal. When you're looking at buying a house, it's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. This is the home stretch, and I'm Dustin Owen, aka Dio. So check this out. I'm getting ready to show you a clip from the Loan Officer podcast. It's 5:38 in case you want to go look it up. You can find it on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and if you look down in the description, we're going to have links to where you can find this actual episode. But in this clip, what I'm going to teach you, or what I'm teaching the audience, is that actually, before you figure out is now a good time to buy a house, you have to answer 5 questions. You want to know those 5 questions? Well, check out this clip.
First question any potential home buyer needs to ask of themselves: is my employment steady? And is my income predictable? Right? So like you have to ask yourself, do I feel good in my job right now? And do I feel solid that nobody's going to fuck with my money? Meaning nobody's going to take money away from me. I'm not going to see my bonuses cut. I'm not going to see my commissions halved. Like, do I feel really strongly that I'm in a good, comfortable position within my employer, or I'm an employable professional based on what you do for a living? And can I rely on this income being what it is today, next year, in 3 years, or 5 years? And for most of us, it's I can rely on my income being what it is today, and I expect it to grow by 3, 5, or 7% every single year. If you can answer yes to that, you check that box and you move on to question number 2. There's only 5 questions, by the way. So when you move on to question number 2, that question is, am I going to live in this area for a minimum of 3, but preferably 5 or 7 years? Preferably 5 or 7, because here's the deal when you buy a house. It's going to cost you money to acquire the property. We call those closing costs. There's also moving costs. And it's going to cost you money to sell the property. Those are called closing costs and moving costs. And you have to factor in that dollar amount. And typically, if your home's going to appreciate by 2, 3, or 4% annually, and you're going to pay down your mortgage by $4 or $6 grand annually, in those first 3 years, that money you earned and that money you paid down may just be a wash in terms of what did it cost you to acquire the property, what did it cost you to exit the property. So that's why I say 3, 5, or 7 years. Obviously, the further you get out, then you more than make up for your cost to acquire and your cost to sell. Right. And by the way, for my real estate professionals and all of my loan originators who are tuning in right now, I'm sharing these 5 questions so that you can add it to your repertoire of how do you overcome objections, educate, or answer the most common basic questions home buyers have today. But this should also be information that you're turning into your own YouTube video, that you're creating into your own social content. This is information or content that you're going to add into your next virtual home buying workshop, right? So like take what we're teaching you today and find ways to multi-purpose it to use for your own personal benefit.
So there you have it. Before you figure out is now a good time to purchase a home, you have to ask yourself, first and foremost, are you confident in both your employment as well as your income? Do you like the area enough that you know you're going to stay there for at least 3, but preferably 5 or 7 years? Can you afford the annual maintenance? Are you comfortable with the payment? And can you come up with the funds necessary for down payment and closing costs? If you can answer yes to all 5 of those questions, then home ownership is 100% something you're ready for. Now, if you want to take the next step is you need to get pre-approved. Although, as a mortgage lender myself, I don't like doing pre-approvals. What I love to do are home buying consultations. It might not be the sexiest part of the transaction or the sexiest part of the process, but it is the most important. And I have great news for you. If you want a free home buying consultation completed by somebody that I trust, that is TLOP approved, who has experience, well, I got your back. I can hook you up. All I need you to do, click the link below, go to that page, and schedule your call with one of our proven, accepted professionals and let them answer the rest of your questions Let them put together a game plan for you. Let them help you navigate the home buying process.